Welcome back to the big show. If you've looked into weight loss solutions, you've probably heard of GLP-1s and hormone replacement therapy, or as the cool kids call it, HRT.
Yeah, they abbreviate it.
That's right. So these are some big buzzwords right now in the world of weight loss.
So today we invited Livea in studio to offer a little bit more context about these hot topic weight loss options and how to know what's the right fit for you. COO Andrea Sowers and nurse practitioner Carly Huseman are joining us with more. These are real buzzy words. I feel like we're hearing a ton about these, but again, how do we know what's right for us? So Andrea, tell us a little bit how the conversation has changed around health and wellness. What's different now?
Well, it's all different. We've learned so much over the years. Just most recently, they've lifted the black box warning on HRT therapies, and that's really just opened the door. So now we know that it's not always just diet and exercise. It's often hormones, it's sleep, it's stress, it's so many things that contribute to just our overall health and wellness.
Yeah. Once I hit 40, I was like, things are a little different.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of women feel that. And I feel like a lot of my girlfriends were having these bigger conversations about it, which is really important to just talk about it in general, right?
Yeah, it is important to talk about it, and there's this freedom now to do that.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. I think all of this is becoming a little bit more mainstream, and it's helping a lot of people. So, Carly, you know, what is from your nurse practitioner side, like, how do you have these conversations? How do you open it up these things? And what are the kind of common questions that maybe somebody, a woman in their 40s or 50s, come into you that maybe they weren't talking about, 15, 20 years ago?
Yeah. So when they come in and talk with us, we really just have that detailed conversation, like, what's your medical background? Do you have any contraindications? What are some of these symptoms you're experiencing? A lot of times it's going to be brain fog, trouble sleeping, all these different types of things. And how can I help you? How can I do this? And at Livea, it's not just about like the hormone replacement therapy. It's not just about weight loss. We really truly care about the whole personalized aspect of it. So we really dig in and really try to pair it and get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah. I would imagine, though, and I don't want to speak for you women. You guys can all talk about it.
Women.
But because obviously I don't go through perimenopause and menopause.
Right.
But I think it sounds like there's the conversation of like, this is just how life is supposed to be, and this is how you're supposed to feel, and this is unfortunately you can't do anything about it.
I feel like that's how it used to be.
That's how it used to be, right? And now we actually have some therapies that say like, no, it's okay to have this natural cycle for our bodies, but we can actually like sort of assist it, and it doesn't have to be such a hard crash.
Yeah, no, I agree. I have so many clients that come in and you're like, it's just because I'm getting old or I'm just a woman and all these different types of things, which is truly hurtful because we need to help you. We're here to help you. So a lot of that is just really balanced and personalizing exactly what they need and really listening to them.
Okay, the GLP-1s, I feel like I hear about every day. People are saying, should I try this? Am I the right candidate for this? Can you explain a little bit about the role of what GLP-1 is and what it's doing for the body?
Yeah, so it really helps with weight loss in the sense of it's controlling appetite suppression, blood sugar control, all these different types of things. It's working with our brain to make all these sustainable, lasting effects. And for right candidates, it's a really good tool to use. We pair it with nutrition, medical oversight, and then lifestyle support. Livea is amazing at doing that and providing that ongoing support, so then we can create like lasting effects.
Right, because if you just do the GLP-1 and you don't do the nutrition, when the GLP-1 is done, what are you left with? It's a vicious cycle.
You still need a foundation of how to sort of take care of your body. And Andrea, take us back to when Livea had these internal, dialogue about like, let's not just talk about weight loss in our nutrition system. Let's start to bring in these other GLP-1s, these other HRT things. Like, how did that kind of marry together?
Well, you've probably, all of us, even you, Ben, have heard about midlife weight gain. All of a sudden you wake up one day and you're 20 pounds heavier.
Listen, I was in a bathing suit over the weekend, and I thought, this is different. This is different than it was a couple of years ago.
Like it was different than it was last week.
Right, exactly.
Right, absolutely. So there really is a natural in sync with weight loss and HRT. And so for the two to come together, it felt very natural to bring this in, because so many women, you reach a certain age and that age can be different. So to be able to bring the HRT along with the GLP-1s all the other things, waking up in the middle of the night sweating, and it's just not a lot of fun. So we're really able to help women when we couldn't before.
Yeah,
It feels great.
It's definitely a whole body process, and knowing what's right for you, and being able to talk to someone like yourself and figure that out, because not everyone should be on a GLP-1, right?
Yeah.
Or HRT. Right. So I think this is wonderful.
So Carly, is that sort of the first step? Because as Kelly was saying, like maybe you aren't a candidate, maybe you feel like you are. Is the first step really just reaching out and just sitting down with somebody like you and just having a very open dialogue and conversation?
Yeah, exactly. And two, I mean, even if they aren't good hormone replacement candidates, they might be good for NAD+ and all these different things, or B12 injections. So we have so much to offer people and really to hone in on how they're feeling.
Yeah.
You guys are the experts.
It really is about wellness these days. So,
well, thank
all right,
you guys.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you being here. I know Livea has brought a deal with them. You can save 15% off personalized hormone replacement therapy plans. Their nutrition plans start at just $17 a week, and their GLP-1 program start at $69 a month. For all the details, head over to TwinCitiesLive.com or scan the QR code right there on your screen. Walk up to your screen,
run up to your screen right now.
Open your photo app, and then just hold it up, and you'll see a link pop up on that photo app screen, and click that, and that'll take you right there.
Man, technology is so cool.
I know. It's really cool.